There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Steven Brault gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now at the plate is Dylan Carlson. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch on its way.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
A ball and a strike now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled away. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Now here's the first offering as he swings and grounds it toward the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Yadi Molina digging in now. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Here's the 1-2. Hard hit at third. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Hard. Kwang Young Kim, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The next 0-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Molina gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Newman is retired, and there's 1 away. So now it's Brian Reynolds. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman.
And now Colin Moran. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And it's fouled away. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature of this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get to put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate here is Tyler O'Neill, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not close. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So the next to bat will be Eric Gonzalez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. DeYoung has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Kwang-Hyun Kim.
The pitcher.
Now here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tommy Edman is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece of it here on 2-0 as this is foul tipped straight back and into the catcher's mask, as you can hear that one from way up here. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Dylan Carlson waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Dylan Carlson. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Yeah.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored. And a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
1 ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up, and quickly there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Stephen Brault. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll make the catch just in front of the screen, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Stepping in once again is Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Molina is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Harrison Bader flew out in his only at-bat so far. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
2-0 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Edman over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. And now the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Liner towards second, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Looking up is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And he popped him up, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Yep, that ball went out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Softly hit to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. The 2 come across to score in the inning. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi. At the plate now is Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the AB now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to bat will be Tyler O'Neill, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
At the plate, Kwang Young Kim. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he'll get in there safely. That brings in Tommy Edman as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little bouncer. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Digging in will be Dylan Carlson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Frazier. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Fastball called for strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings grounded out in his last at bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Steven Brault, popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as this is grounded foul off to the left. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Popped him up. Newman is calling for it. 1 down. Runner at second, 1 away, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the stretch, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Popped him up. Moran is there. 2 down. Next, it'll be Paul DeYoung. He bounced out last time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Drilled on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Newman. First offering.
Count 1-0. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a flare down the line. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Striding in is Brian Reynolds. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in is Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. DeYoung is there, and the side is retired. Down in. Stepping up is Tyler O'Neill. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Max Kepler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Max Kepler.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. First offering on its way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
No ball,
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So next to hit is Dylan Carlson, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Cards lead. Jordan Hicks will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Ready to take his hacks again, Gregory Polanco blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in?
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
And that will bring up Eric Gonzalez. No balls and 1 strike. Skied down the left field line.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls.
Now it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates tack on 1 more on. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Crick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kai Tom is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now here's the first offering. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Fastball's too high here. 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next up is Yadier Molina. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Knee high, he barehands it. In time. So no. John Gant is on. On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And it's fouled away.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Ball, 3-2.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Matt Carpenter. He's going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Up next, Tyler O'Neill, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Pittsburgh